Hello Redditors of the internet, Noble Xenon here, and welcome back to another Reddit video. And today we'll be looking at r/NiceGuys Part 18. Let's get started. If you or anyone you know goes to LSU, be warned because there is a nice guy on your campus. Women on campus? Most of the women here are stuck up too good for me, at least they think they are. I'm a really good guy, they like frickin' a-holes, and I'm sick of it. I'm so frickin' sick of it. It's to the point where if you have a girlfriend, I don't associate with you because I know you're a bad person because that's what women like around here. Tried Tinder? No luck. I'll open car doors for you, I'll get on a knee and kiss your hand, just need a frickin' chance. Any advice, or is every single female here that frickin' shallow? This next one is another post from a university, so if you're going back to school, you really gotta watch out for nice guys. Ladies, wanna find a decent man? Want honest to God advice from a guy? Whether or not your answer is yes, here it is. Sitting on the sidelines, one gains a new perspective of the game. They see both sides. First off, I could mock or mimic. My summary of how people interact today, it's a sad joke, seriously messed up and superficial. Today, two people won't even make eye contact, and many in my own generation can't keep their eyes off a screen for 5 seconds. It's pathetic, really. Like most nice guys, I was brutalized in high school. I had to learn everything the hard way, by myself, no coaching from peers or friends. My friends were bigger losers than I was, no interest in girls. I rebuilt myself ground up in my own image. Who I'd imagined I'd be when I was a kid, still I am. The road has been harsh, hell really, the likes of which few survive. Yet I'm winning. I'm identifying societal flaws and doing something real. Every day I see the average relationship and every type of single you can imagine, from the gangly to the clean-kept and polite. What I see most is this. You want a guy, but you demand a Ken doll. The general consensus is a good guy always looks good, and a guy with flaws is usually a villain of some sort. Some guys are pampered from their looks, some guys can't even land a job at a McDonald's because of theirs, so true in few cases. It's a vicious, heartless, unforgiving, and vain society. People would assume a flawless charming guy is always good, but he can be a creep just as likely as some hillbilly from the Appalachians. Good guys are good not by default, well some may be. For others, all meanness was beaten out of us physically and emotionally. We're so aware of what pain feels like that we have no desire to inflict it on others in any way. We'd rather just get along with everyone. We meet more resistance in life than most. We have to work harder for everything, including looking our best. Some guys have lost hope and don't even groom themselves anymore. All they need is a woman's touch, her opinion. When I see a girl express an opinion, it's usually, OMG, he's so cute, with a flawless guy, and ew, around a flawed guy with even so much as a freckle. I'm not making this up. I see which dudes get the attention and which don't. The dudes that you go after are the guys who dump their paycheck investing in getting laid, buying the nicest threads, the most expensive kicks, the smoothest hot ride, the loudest subs. It's all competition to get your attention, work some charm, and get you to bed. It works 100% of the time. The dudes with the PJ masks, the dudes with the nice cars, they can get any girl they want and you all murmur positive feedback about them. Guys who aren't desperately trying to get in your pants are less obvious. They probably shop at Goodwill, maybe drive a beater or are overweight. Well, people can change, and you can be the one to inspire that change. I'm friends with only other guys who respect women, and we are very few. Other dudes are jerks. I'm being optimistic when I say maybe at least 1 in 7 guys is truly decent. The rest either need some work or are lost causes. The guys who have never had to truly suffer for anything will bear very little personality and less empathy for you. The guys you seek, you actively ignore, whether by staring at your phone, looking away, or shooting them an angry look, smile. Try being approachable. Switch out the yoga pants for a skirt. Yoga pants cause car accidents. Get rid of the makeup. We're not so vain. We'll still think you're cute. Maybe approach a guy if you're curious. Even if he doesn't feel the same, he'll still offer his friendship if he's nice. The guys standing around you are probably waiting to tear this down because if they're a player, a jerk, they will identify this as impeding with their love life. Love, haha. If you think he has potential, maybe give him a few pointers. SS. First of all, what's with the SS at the end? And second of all, dude, yoga pants cause car accidents? Really? This dude is posting essays on a freaking tree. This next one is titled, Guess I Won't Be Fixing Their Printer. So, wanna grab some food next weekend? Oh no thanks, I may be visiting blank again. Also, I feel like we work better together as just friends. You're exactly like every other grill, always friend-zoning the nice guys. The guys who will care for you, love you the most, and always be by your side. Always dating a-holes like blank and blank, never going for someone who will treat you right. I am sick of this. All women want are people who beat them up or are drug addicts or cheat on them all day. Don't frickin' contact me again. Wow, alright, I'll be glad not to contact you. And tell blank that I won't be able to come and fix your printer later this week. Bye. Stupid grills, all they want is meat. This next one is a 4chan Greentext and is a tale as old as time. I waited over 2 years for her to break up with her boyfriend. 2 years. Thousands of hours talking about her on the phone. 100+ text messages a day. Sacrificed all of my other friendships to be with her. Fixed her car 3 times. Got her brother a job and never forgot her birthday. She broke up with her boyfriend only a week ago. I just found out that she screwed a guy last night who she met only 4 days ago, and that now she's madly in love. What the hell? And Dada Bigfoot comments, why is this girl not a vending machine that dispenses love in exchange for obsession? And the OP replies, gotta love how he lists thousands of hours like it's a goddamn RPG. You're grinding for that girl. Like, that's not how it works. This next one is titled, Spotted a Nice Guy in Taylor Nicole Dean's I'm a Heroin Addict video. And you could see the nice guys comment, see how you women are? You choose D-bags over normal good guys who may be even a little older in age but put us down because we're creeps. You deserve what you got because you chose guys who dress and act a certain way and live a certain way. You saw all the red flags, but you always chose the bad boy. Give me a break. Damn, you're the one with the red flags, not them. This next one is titled, Nice Guy Sub talking about single mothers got banned, not sad. Agreed, I was lucky enough to never be the guy who bought a thought a car or paid her bills, but I was pretty pathetic in the sense of hoping they'd be special and waiting for it way longer than I should have. I even married a single mother and she eventually tried to make me the provider for her child. Don't get me wrong, I didn't treat the child like crap, but I absolutely refused to buy him anything like clothes, toys, bed, as I felt his dad should be doing that. The more personal items in my opinion. But yeah, I'd advise any man, single father or no kids to stay away from a single mother. They are nothing but a nuisance. The kid is usually workable if it weren't for the mother. And the OP replies, that's funny, I was a single mom, bought my own house, cars, and RV, no child support. So we're all bad leeches then, huh? Edit, no state aid either, thanks for playing. And the nice guy replies, just because you claim to be decent does not make every woman decent. Consider this your warning, we do not allow debates or white knighting. And the OP replies, oh, so you want to go ahead and stay in your blanket stating delusional state then? Got it. There's no help for this miserable lot it seems. Seems like for a lot of these nice guys there is no going back. Also I like that username, Shoot Magoot. This next one is a Facebook post from 9 News Australia announcing that a Melbourne teen has just won more money playing video games than Novak Djokovic did winning in this year's Australian Open. And then the nice guy replies, and all of a sudden Nerdy Boy started getting female attention, the first female attention in his lifetime, but no one could work out why, with a little crazy face at the end. This next one's titled, I just started law school, turned this guy away, and then this happened after I blocked his phone number. I guess loneliness gets you to do some crazy crap, and also just wanting someone to give you attention makes you do some crap like that. Really went to the wrong person for that though, didn't I? With a lot of shrugging emojis after each message. I'm so sad. Psych. I'm too much for you anyway, you could never handle me. No, you're just mad cause you got blocked. This next one is titled, I just want to know when my phone speaker stopped working after he had it for almost a year. Morning, how long has the headset speaker not been functioning properly? So hey, this is probably the last text you'll ever receive from me, but I had to say a few things. You're great, you are beautiful, you are gonna be amazing, it was awesome having you as a best friend. Sorry for anything I might have done knowing or unknowingly, take care of yourself. Never let anyone take you for granted, I'll probably never forget you, but such is life. And now I've said my piece, bye, go be awesome, please don't bother replying. Everything works on that phone, so I don't know what the hell you're talking about. By the way, hold up, what the hell is wrong with you? Why are you becoming so vulgar all of a sudden? Holy crap, dude, I had to take a breath after that one, because you are not using any type of punctuation! Anyway, continuing. I'm not vulgar, I just asked nicely how long my phone's upper speaker hasn't been working properly. I have to pick up calls with earphones because I can't hear people. I've been using that phone close to a year, so I don't know what you were trying to say my screen is chipped on the side, but you don't see me throwing crap all over. You know what, I'm actually glad all this happened. I can't deal with this kind of bull crap. Have yourself a day and a good life and just don't even bother texting back. You gave me the phone with the chip. You dropped it before you gave it to me. Honestly, go pick your fights elsewhere. I refuse to tolerate your behavior, but with all the friends you've been losing, you should seriously ask yourself, what is wrong with you, dude? This next one is titled, all because I'm a reasonable male makes me gay or a woman? Oh, I work on my self-love. Thanks for caring. I suggest you do the same, but women are typically terrible at that. Hell, I can't even suggest that you find yourself a nice guy should you have any looks and youth left, but what's that poor guy ever done to me? I am male. Sure, either you're a feminized male or a female lying about being a male. One way or another, there's no difference to my comment's validity. Have a nice day, love. This last one is a nice guy that preaches a sermon on Facebook about how he protects women and desires only what's best for them, but they must submit to men. This is a long one, so brace thyselves. Feminism in Christianity. While waiting for my truck to get an oil change, I picked up this magazine and was infuriated, wanting to pull my hair out and scream, an emotion that I don't experience often. This articles I read of Angelina Jolie and even about Hillsong United were dripping in feminism, so I've decided to rant about it, less directly about Hillsong and more towards the journalist. From a young age, God has placed in my heart a soft spot for women. I've always sought to uplift them. I see them in like a manner of how a father views his daughter, always doing good for them, protecting them, and desiring what's best for them. They will fight off any potential dangers such as bad boyfriends even at the cost of being disliked by their daughter. Well, there's a widespread boyfriend calling to women, and he is very handsome and offers many alluring promises. His name is feminism. He promises that a woman that stands on her own 2 feet, independent in thought, desire, and will find true happiness. This is a lie straight from the lips of Satan. How could this be true if it is in direct opposition to the word of God? I tell you the truth, any woman that follows after him will be left lonely and miserable. From the earliest of scriptures, we are told the two will become one flesh, Genesis 2:24. Do not confine your mind to only think this verse applies to doing it. Although it does apply here, it does not stop there. They become one of mind and one of will, both being guided by God's will. Now, full disclose, more than likely, third won't happen overnight, but should be what they both strive for. One might not think it, but the relationship between God and Jesus gives an example of the best relationship imaginable. That should be sought after in marriage. The Father glorified the Son, and the Son glorified the Father. They were and forever will be in unity with one another. In a like manner, the husband would glorify the wife, and the wife would glorify the husband, and they would live in unity. Of course, God receiving the highest glory from them both of them living to serve each other. Jesus never spoke of himself as being apart from God, and God was never apart from his Son. On that day, you will realize that I am in my Father, and you are in me, and I am in you. John 14:20. Does that not resemble the two will become one verse? God is all about unity, and to state the obvious, cutting out selfishness. Which feminists gloat about being strong and independent of man? Humility. Wives, submit yourselves to your own husbands as you do to the Lord. Ephesians 5:22. The dreaded verse heard by so many women. I tell you the truth, this verse should not be feared in the least. Once understood, it would be a woman's greatest delight. Let me explain. Again, looking at Christ, was he not submissive to God? So Jesus said, I do nothing on my own, but speak just what the Father has taught me. The one who has sent me is with me. Has he not left me alone? For I always do what pleases him. John 8:28-29. Jesus was literally delighted to do what pleased the Father. Said another way, Jesus found happiness through humility serving under God. Imagine a relationship where the wife is delighted to do the things that please the husband, and a husband that does the exact same in return. The Father constantly praised the Son, and we know that humility comes before honor. Proverbs 18:12. Jesus and God are teaching us a grand lesson, the one of humility. This is not a one-gender thing, it applies to both and towards all of mankind. But my heart goes out and is broken for all the women who are being led away by this lying, deceitful, manipulative, selfish thing you called feminism. Now I can hear the thoughts of some of you. What if it pleases my husband to beat me? Should I submit to that? To which I would ask, why are you looking to unite yourself with a worldly man? A woman is bound to her husband as long as he lives. But if her husband dies, she is free to marry anyone she wishes, but he must belong to the Lord. 1 Corinthians 7:39. You caught that last part, right? He must belong to the Lord. No Christ follower would ever delight in the harm of another man, woman, child, or even an animal. As God delights to give good gifts to his children, a man of God will delight in giving good gifts to his wife, not only tangible but intangible as well. Now for the Christian wife who is already married to an unbelieving husband, I tell you the truth, showing this otherworldly humility has the best chance in saving your husband. Trust in God, he will strengthen you to love your husband, for God desires your unbelieving husband to come to him, and you are his best path towards achieving that. Your husband is literally the one lost sheep that the shepherd leaves the 99 for. Stay with him, show him the love that God has shown you. You have no idea how hard God will fight for you, and you will not leave you for a moment. Remember, love never fails, 1 Corinthians 13:8. Good read, thanks for sharing. Stay away from mainstream media that will remove a lot of frustration from your life. Most Christians I know don't read or watch it. To hear God's voice, you must turn down the world's volume. Well, that was a very interesting read, to say the least. I mean, wow. I have no words. So let's just finish things up, and thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like. If you have something interesting to say, don't forget to comment. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe and hit the little notification bell. See you guys next time.